Right, we're in Amsterdam today, and I'm joined by my good mate John Schofield from Crystal Cruises, and well, we're going to discuss the Crystal Bach, aren't we, John?
We are indeed.
So let's have a chat, Johnny boy, and let's find out what makes Crystal Cruises a 6-star river product in Europe. I mean, it's quite a statement, isn't it? 6-star cruising. So let's keep it simple. Let's talk about why a Crystal river cruise will cost, well, upwards of £4,000 per person per week. I mean, you can view the ship and the facilities on my YouTube channel, Walking on Water. But £4,000 a week, John, it's got to be something special.
Phil, it is, and I think Crystal is still one of the best kept secrets within the cruise sector. I mean, Crystal have done ocean cruising for 25 years. They've been the world's most awarded luxury cruise line, and the feedback from the ocean guests was, you've got a fantastic ocean product, why don't you do a river product? So probably about 3 years ago, Crystal decided to move into the river product in Europe, and they've come up with something special as we're experiencing today. And Crystal's mantra is the only ultra luxury 6-star all-inclusive river cruise product. And you're right, they've got something to live up to. Is the actual product as good as the billing Crystal says? And I think it is, Phil. I think it's a bit different. We were chatting off camera, and the nice thing about cruising and river cruising is there's so much choice. There's something for everybody out there. On your budget, what you want, lively, quiet, where you want to go to. I think Crystal have pitched it just about right. So Crystal have built 5 purpose-built ships for the rivers of Europe.
They have, and just jumping on that now, trying to get the right crew on those ships. That's no mean feat. And Crystal don't use agencies, do they? Their people are. It's a bit different. They brought people from the ocean ships who've been doing it for years onto the river ships, haven't they?
Phil, spot on. I think they've done it really, really well. They've had a fantastic ocean product, so they've brought all the experience of ocean cruising onto the rivers. So Crystal, they've built their own ships. They employ all the staff on board, so they're all Crystal staff. They've all been through the Crystal training school. So whether you're on a Crystal Ocean, a yacht, or a river, you're going to get the same fantastic level of service. And the feedback we get from our river guests is that's great, because they're seeing lots of people who they've already met on the ocean ships as well. So it's all about building that relationship.
That's a really good point. And that's unique. I never thought about that. That's actually quite unique to a river cruise company, that they've got a sister company in the ocean.
Exactly, and it works really well.
I know, and the passenger ratio is 1 to 1.6, something like that. But the thing that I found out was that the crew have a job. That's their job. I looked downstairs at the crew quarters, well, the entrance. I thought, crikey, that's a lot of space. But each member only does one thing, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're on Crystal Bach. Now, if she filled every bed, or a head on every bed, she'd be about 106 guests on the ship. Crew of around 70, so it's a real high crew to guest ratio for a river ship.
You're not kidding.
And you're right, Phil. So your butler is your butler, your sommelier is your sommelier, your waiter is your waiter. They don't double up and do different jobs. They each have their own individual job. So they do that because they're trained and skilled in that particular job.
I know. Hey, interestingly, we had a drink, didn't we, in the Palm Court, like you do, and we got this beer and they went, oh my word, how smooth is that? So we went over and had a chat to the guy behind the bar, and he told us the kegs are 15 litres, not 50, the 15 litre kegs. They change them every 2 days, and it is a private Pilsner from Austria. So even the beer's 6-star.
Phil, I was just going to say, it was amazing. The reaction you got when you had your beer was, I've never seen anything like it.
I'm a Blackpool boy.
It was really special. So Phil said, John, have a sip of mine. It was as smooth as silk. So Phil's right, we had to find out where this beer was from, because it was so different than your normal beer. And that, again, one of the nice things about the Crystal product is what we provide on board is a bit different than you're going to get anywhere else.
Yeah, you're right. And we're having dinner. people would think, oh crikey, £4,000 plus a week.
Yeah.
People are going to be dressed in, jacket and ties. Absolutely not. It was the same as you experience on most of the cruise ships.
Yeah.
People dress because they're exploring the touring. It's all about the service and the standards of service that the guests are going to experience on board. That's what the ticket price is all about.
I felt just jump on. I just want to say, Phil, you're spot on. It's all about. I think the Crystal product is all about hardware and software. Some beautiful hardware. The kit is absolutely stunning, but the software is the staff on board, the service levels, the food, it's what you get. It's the whole package. And the Crystal product, right? It's never going to be the cheapest out there. But my phrase is, you only get what you pay for. If you're looking for something a bit different, you're going to have to pay for it. You get nothing in this world. You get out for out, you're going to have to pay for the best. And yeah, I think Crystal is the very best. That's why the ticket price is going to be slightly higher than your normal river cruise product. And again, like Phil said before, it's not going to be for everybody, but there are certain people out there who are looking for that certain bit of quality, and they can choose the Crystal products. And talking about the dress code, Phil's right. On the river ships, it's all casual gear. So there's no jackets, there's no ties. It's smart casual gear throughout the day and also in the evening. So when you go in for evening dinner, you get your waiter service, but it's just a shirt and the trousers for the guys. It's all casual.
And just finishing off on that, in-suite dining. How often people say to us, oh, I've got down for dinner, I've got to be there at 6, and I have to eat, and then I have to finish and go to the lounge. There's a really unique thing with Crystal, isn't there? That anything on the menu, they can order in their suite with their butler, because every suite has a butler.
It does.
24 hours a day. If they want fillet steak at 3 in the morning, they can have fillet steak. And that's true.
Phil, you're right. It's 24-hour in-suite dining, butler service, and I use
I'd expect
the phrase.
it for
if God forbid you fancy burger and chips at 2:30 in the morning, you can have burger and chips at 2:30.
They're not normal burgers, John. I've seen them coming out of the kitchen.
They are very, very nice burgers. All the food is cooked to order, and Phil's right. In the main waterside restaurant for breakfast and lunch, it's a beautiful buffet service. In the evening, that transforms into waiter service. So in the evening, waterside restaurant is open between 6:30 and 9:30. Our guests can go in within that 3-hour period, sit where they want, with who they want. It's open seating dining. They don't all have to pile in at 7:30. If you're not there, you're going to miss out something. It's very, very free and easy, and it's all about choice.
And the only thing that's extra, because for that price, ticket price, you'd expect everything to be included. There is a very special dining experience. Let's just quickly talk about that before we finish off, because if you've got 190 euros per person to spare for an evening out, if you want something a bit special, then there is a little venue, isn't there?
It's the vintage room.
That's it, the vintage
room. What's nice about the Crystal River product is a lot of what you see on board the Crystal River ships has been replicated from the Crystal Ocean ships. So on Crystal Ocean, we have a vintage room, which is a private dining room. We also have that on the Crystal River ships. I think it's 12 covers, private dining room. Phil's right. There is an extra service charge or dining charge to dine in the vintage room, but it is something a bit special. A special menu created by the chef. The sommelier will come and pair the wine with each particular course of food. So it's a real dining experience. And if you were on with your family or a group of friends, you had an anniversary or a big birthday, you wanted to celebrate it and do something a bit different within the private enclaves of the vintage room, what a great thing to do. Absolutely.
John, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for sharing with us, and thank you for bringing me out here to see the Crystal product, because it is very, very unknown in the UK, and hopefully soon it will become, very well known in the UK. Before we go, we always have a bit of fun.
We do, mate, don't we? We do.
Cheese and biscuits or creme brulee?
Cheese and biscuits.
Soaps or documentaries?
Documentaries.
River or ocean?
Wow. now you're talking. Now you're talking. Probably about 3 years ago, I would have said ocean. Now, having sampled the Crystal River product. Do you know, I like the River product. I think it's just stunning.
Didn't Jane McDonald allude to that?
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
I think I might like River slightly better than Ocean. But people move, you know, and that's a classic example. People tried Ocean and they're migrating to River, and that's really happening with Crystal with the Ocean product. So we're starting to see that in the industry. Now then, F1 or MotoGP?
F1.
Yeah, good
F1,
man.
Yeah.
Good meal or a good pint?
I'd probably go for now, as I'm getting older, a good meal.
A good meal?
Good meal, yeah.
70s or 80s?
Oh, 70s, definitely. 70s for me. I know I don't look it, but it is 70s.
We've been around a while, haven't we?
We have.
Washing up or ironing?
Washing up, definitely, yeah.
Liverpool or Everton?
Blue half, Everton.
Good lad. Yeah. John, it's been an absolute pleasure. Cheers, mate, for sharing with us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers, pal.
Look after yourself.
Thank you.